Part 4. How many are left to go?
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Shane. With me as always is Owen.
That's me.
This is part 4 of our current CGC box opening. If you haven't seen any of the other parts, they will be linked up here. We've had some really good results so far. We finished on a cool comic last time. Got the grading wrong, but I don't care. It's not mine.
We had more vintage ones than the last one, I'll say.
It was some cool comics. And we've had some cool comics in all the videos, so it's actually a real cool batch. Owen went first in the last one, so I go first in this one.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, we've got a box of comics here. We know what we got, but we don't know the grades, and then we try and guess the grades and just have a bit of fun with it.
If you're watching part 4, why haven't you watched the rest?
Yeah, you need to just click back and go and watch the other ones first.
Yeah.
Right, so hey guys, just a quick one. On this video, we've had a bit of an issue with the file again, like we did on the last one. We don't have the top-down viewing part of the video, so you'll get our reactions face-to-face, but unfortunately, like on the first video, for some reason this file is corrupt. I don't know why. It's from my iPhone, and the file's there, but I can't get it to work on any media. So you'll still get our reactions, you'll still see the comics, you just won't see the down part thing. Cheers guys, hope you enjoy. We have Star Wars Thrawn 3.
Yeah, this, everyone graded this because he appears in Ahsoka. But sadly, his character flopped a little bit. Altogether, it's a really good cover. It's a really nice... This is mint.
It's not mint on the back.
Okay, it's not mint on the back.
It looks like there's quite a bit of rub down the spine, and it's a black back. Now, I will, just before I get that out, the bags are not quite see-through, and that could be rub on the actual casing, on the outside, sorry. But it looks like that from where I am.
White pages, no overcut, no undercut. Back is apparently got a little bit of nick to it. I'm going to say 9.4, maybe a 9.6.
9.6.
Cool.
No, it is on the spine, and it is pretty bad.
Oh.
Okay, so the front cover first.
Front cover, pristine. I haven't seen anything. Actually, I've got a bit of rub.
Yeah.
Got a bit
this
of ink
is the
being taken
variant
off.
edition. Yeah. But the back, now I'm just going to go straight here so the camera picks up.
That's bad rub.
It's like, yeah, it's rub here and it's all the way down. So it's all the way down. So I was right, there was rub on the back. I don't want to be right.
I think this has been read. I reckon that's why it's got rub. We hold in the comic.
Well, I think, as we said in the previous video, the way these comics are transported...
I think 9.6 is actually higher, probably, with
I'm
rub.
going to say that because I just found something else. So there's a mark there. It's not quite a spine tick. There's a mark.
That is a colour break, though.
And yeah, it's took a bit of the colour off. And there's actually rub around the spine, around the staple as well, that has taken colour.
It's probably from pressure.
Yeah.
Rubbing.
And the rub goes towards the bottom. So when these comics are delivered, they don't come in bags and boards to us as traders. So we bag and board everything in-house. But when they come, they just pile on top of each other. So if you've got a cover like this, and then another comic's got a white background, that is going to rub off onto the back. However, this doesn't look like a printing issue. This looks like
handling issue.
It's scraped because it's going. Well, it could be ink.
I think that's a white undercover of the comic.
Yeah, I think it's.
The reason why I think it's a white undercover is because typically with these comics, black and you have purples on it, they will do a white undertone so that the black can appear better and has a higher contrast. But that's what I think.
So for me, the only way this has got a 9.6 is if this sort of stuff here is common and it's happened in loads of issues and it's a printing error or something like that. They'll take that into consideration. Great. So the reason I've got a 9.6 is because of the other marks, because of the little spine ticks and the little colour break there. if that isn't a common issue, that shouldn't be a 9.6.
I agree.
It should probably be closer to a 9, if not an 8.5. Probably a 9. Nah, a 9, not 8.5.
Smaller than I say 9, yeah.
But yeah, so great result. Hopefully you're happy with that. But yeah, cool. Cool cover as well. Nice variant. Ghost Rider 28. It's a good job I got this one because Owen actually knows the grade to this because he was told.
Oh, yeah. This is also the staff members whose Batmans were there as well. This is one he's most mega proud about.
Rise of the Midnight Suns. I have this.
Oh my god, the back cover has Batman Returns Deluxe.
Well, you advertise for each other. And Marvel needed the money, so they advertised.
Savage Dragon, Spawn.
The front of the covers looks pretty mint. I can't see any major defects. You know the grade, but I'm gonna go high. I'm gonna go 9.2. 9, okay.
So a 9?
Yeah, 9.
Oh my god.
Like, I can't. Take my bag away.
I still didn't look too much into this because I said, I'm doing the video, don't show me too much.
Yeah.
I know the grade. I'll let Shane look into this because I believe you have a copy of this.
I do, I have the full run.
Yeah. Well, like Shane said, the back cover's white, like pearly white. This didn't go for a clean.
There's a couple of marks and there's a bit of rub on the back.
What's special about it? Is this the first?
Oh, it's just the start of the Rise of the Midnight Suns, to be honest.
Weren't they doing a Midnight Suns video game at one point? Or TV show?
Fold, centre folds, poly bag removed.
Oh, it came in a bag.
Oh.
Yours has got that, I remember, I think I've seen it. Yeah, it came with like a special foil bag which had like this.
So that would be a question. How do they grade it if you send it on a poly bag? Because I've seen Death of Superman's graded.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure if the bag's not ripped, the bag's not teared, and they can't see invisible damage through the bag, it will be a good grade. However, if the bag's ripped, they actually grade the bag, not the comic.
Yeah. So there's 2 spine ticks down here. Slight colour breaks nonetheless.
I'm surprised it hasn't got. So you'll find, like for example, with Shane's Secret Wars that came back with the purple label, when it's missing stuff or if it's got problems, it'll have a little thing above the grade saying what the issue is. It hasn't got this, even though it is technically classed as incomplete. For example, if you had that Spider-Man comic with the tattoos inside and you didn't have the tattoos of them, it would be classed as an incomplete comic.
Yeah, it comes back with green label.
Yeah. So,
as seen in a previous video, mine still hasn't come back because it hasn't gone off.
Yeah.
But it,
this really should be classed as incomplete.
But I don't know. I suppose you have to open the poly bag to read the comic, so it's catch-22.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. The tattoos. The problem is with the tattoos is they're in the comic, and they're in they're stapled in. So if you've taken them out, you've got a chance of damaging the comic and the staples and everything. So
I know who he bought this from, and I know that who he bought it from will be very happy with the grade. However, I'm a bit gutted he didn't get it in the bag.
Yeah, I think it'd be harder to find in the bag. I agree with a 9 because there is some rub on the back. There is some spine ticks. There is some knocks that you can't really see because of the white on the staples and everything. I think a 9's fair.
Other than that, it's pretty pristine.
It could have got possibly a 9.2, but again, as we say with every comic, especially when we can't see on the inside and we haven't got graders' notes, is we don't know on the inside there's not a page folded over or a nick on a corner or a slight tear on one of the pages or anything like that because we don't know that. We got no way of finding that out. So unless that was checked before it was sent off by the person, we have no way of telling that. But it has got a spine tick with a colour break there. It's got a couple of knocks down the side, nothing major. 9's fair. I think it might have got a 9.2. On any other given day, but I'm not too worried about a 9.
I think that's the right grade. And it's a beautiful cover as well.
I think something's been knocked on the inside personally, because the back is pretty clean. It's got white pages.
Can't see anything wrong, really?
I can't see anything majorly wrong. There is an undercut, which I'll just show in this camera. So
I will have to do a search after to see if the bag
an undercut there
has an effect on the grade.
But yeah, overall, it's a good result. I say a 9 is fair. On any other given day, it could have got a 9.2, but I think a 9 is fair. Clean and press, would it do anything? Not really.
No.
It might bump it up that grade. Is it worth doing it? No, because 1, you have to pay for the clean and press, and 2, you have to pay to get it regraded. So it's not worth it.
That's the worst part, is when your cost becomes
It's not going to
more
bump it up to a 9. If there's something wrong with the pages on the inside, the clean and press won't deal with that. There's no point in doing a 9's fair. So cool, right. Nice comic, huh?
Yeah.
Right, okay, sorry. So these have got fallen now. I'm going to go to the front because I haven't been to the front yet. Okay, I've got Wolverine Limited Series number 1.
Yeah, one of these last time. This is severely rolled over, however. Quite badly rolled over. And that's not part of it. You can see the back cover is a part of the front cover now. Comics Pretty Special is the first solo run for Wolverine. Well, yeah. The Yukio cameo.
The back is pretty clean. There's one Staples rolled, and I don't think... Is there an undercut on it?
You'll see how bad the roll is when you look at it. Yeah, it's quite rolled on the front. I'm going to be modest. There is also actually a very... But that big tear on the bottom. Oh, and we got some blemishes actually, I'm starting to notice. This is a 8.
8.
Right, so I'll point out what I meant. So we've got severe rollover on the front.
Yeah.
We've got a little bit of the, as I said but in the previous video, the red they've used underneath Wolverine has chipped away by the looks of it, and it's come through. We've got a tear by here, which you can't pick up perfectly. CGC use coin sizes references for tears, so they use the quarter, the cent, that kind of stuff. So this is smaller than all those coins, so it doesn't affect the grade too harshly. But yeah, other than that, I feel like the top actually is a little bit too...
Yeah. So that's actually, I can show that better on the back because there's something on the back now. You can see here, there's the cut line.
Which means it's printed too high up.
There, you can just see the cut line there. So it's been cut on an angle, and I don't think this is supposed to have... There's a black line down here. I think that's actually... that's the cut line as well.
That does, however, mean that other ones in the series have this problem.
Yeah, but again, it might be
super common.
Yeah, if it wasn't super common, it was picked up on early. It has to be. There's a certain number. I don't know the specifics for it to affect so many comics. That on the cut there as well. There's actually another tear, which is different to the tear on front. The back is pretty clean. It's got off-white pages, which means the pages inside are off-white.
Not even white off.
Would knock it down a couple of grades now because it's purely off-white, not just off-white to white. So overall, and
nice
there's it's an amazing cover, but there is also some blemishes on.
Ooh, yeah, some folds.
Some folds there. They're not quite. There is spine ticks, but these go a little bit further up. Not major. They're not colour breaks. I say major. They are major in the way of folds, but they're not. There's no sort of colour break, so it hasn't led to a colour break on the spine, but there's quite a, just trying to get the light to catch them there, you can just see there's multiple ones all the way down. So 8, fair result. Really cool. Yeah. The rollover and them folds let it down massively. Off-white pages is going to knock it down half a grade or if not more. Right. Cool. Let's get on with the next one. 1, 2, 8, 9. Yeah, sorry. Oh, right. Avengers Annual 10. We talked about this earlier. First appearance of Rogue and... I can't read that, sorry. And then it's got appearances of Spider-Woman, X-Men, Carol Danvers, and new Brotherhood of Evil Mutants appearance. And one of the things that's not listed on there that we found out earlier was it's the first appearance of Mystique on the cover.
Yes.
Which is becoming a thing. I don't know why that's becoming a thing, but it is becoming a thing.
Show you the back cover quickly, just because it is quite
a bit of rub. Looks a little bit faded, but that could be a print. It's 1981. I am going to go for... I'm going to go with my gut, and I'm going to go... The spine looks pretty clean. There is possible of a undercut here. I'm gonna go safe. I'm gonna go 8.
6.5.
When I said safe, what I meant was I'm gonna go wrong.
So it's slightly sun bleached.
Yeah, I could just see that now.
Spine.
Again, I couldn't really tell that there. I also think this is cut off. So
yeah, it's heavy left.
So it's like you can see there the cut off on the exclamation point.
Bottom right dentation as well. Is this the same Brotherhood they tried to do in Last Stand? The Dark Mutant Brotherhood.
So you see here, it's got a slight fade on it. It's got white pages though, which is really cool. And then there is a couple of spine ticks I couldn't see through the bag. None of them are colour breaks, but a spine tick's still a spine tick. There is a colour break one on the black there, which you should just be able to see. Yes, you do.
A lot of dirt on the back.
The back is...
Oh, we've got... Actually, you can see a very decent level of how it got faded. Started quite heavy here, spread out here, and then by here, actually, it's probably the most white part of the comic.
Yeah, so you've got loads of dirt rub as well. Then the back cover, white all the way across. Then... up the spine as well. So overall 6.5. Do I think it's worth 6.5? I'm going to go yes on the premise of this is not a common occurrence, and I think that's massively affected it. So the comic being cut, because it's cut.
However,
I'm just going to cut back to this camera. The cut is cut so close to the authorized comic mag and straight down there that it's cut straight through the exclamation point. I think there's a massive cut on that, and you've also got the fade here as well.
What's
there's
weird
more
is
fade
though,
there.
This is a comic severely faded, but it's got white pages.
Yeah, because again, the comic on the inside might not be affected with that. So
still around the edges, it looks that way, but. Yeah, it's weird to see a 1981 comic with with white pages, sorry.
Yeah, I think the grade's correct.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is a massive problem because of the way it goes all the way down, but I could be wrong. There is a slight roll on the spine, but nothing majorly to write home about.
It's amazing how many stories they fit into these annuals as well.
Yeah. But yeah, really cool. There we go. Some first appearances there as well.
Was that the last one?
No idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9.
I opened the ghost ones, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 19.
So I've got, because I
one more.
One. So yeah, so I got a 10 and then Right, so it's my turn now, so this is the last one for this video. Let us see. Okay, so we have Flash 800s, the foil.
This is I do have to cover because it is quite a nice cover. We've got a mixture of speedsters on the front. The storyline was quite odd for this one, I can't lie, but we'll get to that at different times. Jesse Quick on the front. You got Fernando. This is the Manipul foil cover, which means it's the blank foil. The flashes are quite nice foils.
So what are we thinking?
Undercut. Foil looks good. No bashes. 9.8, I reckon.
1.8?
Yeah.
So this was from us, and I know when I put the covers in the store, I make sure that they are mint the best that we can. They go bag and boarded in.
Yeah, you got all the lightnings nice and foil. Got a bunch of speedsters on the front who are iconic currently in the Flash universe. This is not long after Flash converted back to legacy numbers, because they went from, I think it was like 105 or something like that, to back to 750. They did a big thing about it. But 800, big milestone cover, legacy. Beautiful cover. I'll get into. This is actually Wally West on the cover as well, not even Barry Allen.
Yeah. Really nice cover. Really great grades, and I'm really happy that we've got... Okay, I've just spotted something. There's actually a massive scratch on the foil.
Oh yeah. That's weird.
And it's definitely on the comic.
Yeah, it's definitely not a hair. Because the scratch is actually reflecting back at us as well.
Yeah.
So it means it's a foil underneath.
So there's a scratch on there, which is interesting because it still has a 9.8.
Does that mean this would have been a 10 if it didn't have that scratch? We'll see. But
what would be interesting about this is there's two things about this. I've already mentioned that this was bag and boarded by me, and it was bag and boarded by me. I check every comic, so my only assumption could be is when they put this in, they've scratched it after they've graded it and not realised. Because I can tell you for a fact that was mint when it went to the shop.
This is also your reminder to take photos before you send them off.
Yeah. But it hasn't affected the grade, and maybe it's a case of when they've gone to put it in, they've caught it. And the problem is with foils, that's how easy it is to scratch them and damage them. They're still giving it a 9.8, really good result, but I think that's happened after the fact, which is interesting. I can't see. So we've had in previous batches back and in previous videos, we've had plastic on the inside. But I can't see any plastic on the inside that might have caused that scratch. And if it did catch that scratch, it's going to carry on scratching everything. But I think that's been done after it's been graded. Because I don't think that gets a 9.8 without a scratch on it. Because that is not going to be a common occurrence. It is definitely a scratch. It is not a printing issue. It's not a printing error. That is a full-blown scratch.
They probably just gone to put it in the case, scratched it, they're like, oh, jinkies, and then just put it in anyways.
I didn't even realise they scratched it. That's how easy it is. You know, with the foil covers, they can be scratched so easily.
Even with the oils on your fingers, guys, how hard it is not to get it on the foils.
Oh, yeah. The moment you've got, like, anything on your hand, you pick up a foil cover, your fingerprints are all over it. So, right. So, good comic to end on. Good result to end on. Questionable.
We're down to the last
things.
5.
So this has been part 4. We're going to jump on to part 5 now, as Owen just said. We got 5 more to go, and we've got some cool comics left, I believe.
Yeah, if I remember correctly from the list.
Yeah. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Good night, God bless. All the best. Ta now. Thanks a lot for watching the video, guys. If you have any questions, leave in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Good night, God bless. All the best.